Hey, this is Jamie. One of the questions that I often get is, what is the secret to building your practice to have not only money and financial security, but also time? The ability to be able to go on a vacation and not worry about what's happening. The ability to have a team in place. We call this practice freedom. And freedom means choices. So what's the secret of having practice freedom? Well, I wish I could give you the magic wand answer of that, but it isn't that simple. There's a lot to that, but what I can share with you today is what I tell my clients and anybody else I talk to when I'm speaking or people are asking me in different places, is you have to start with knowing where you're going. Imagine doing this. You take a trip, right? You go to your spouse and you go, honey, we're going on a trip. And your spouse gets all excited. It's like, all right, cool, let's start packing. Well, what are they going to pack? Are they going to pack warm clothes? Cold? Are they going to pack clothes for the adventure? Are they going to pack clothes to do a lot of walking because you're going to New York or London or Paris? See, the first question that you ask when you decide, hey, let's go on a trip, is where you're going. It's called the destination. And one of the things that I see so often, that I personally did for years, making this crucial mistake, is I never had a destination. I was never clear on what I wanted my business to become. And it's one of the biggest mistakes business owners make. So what do you want your business to be? And I'll tell you what's not an answer. The answer I always gave, well, my business, I don't know, make as much money and see enough people and deliver quality care. That's not an answer. That's not well, it's an answer, I guess, but it's not a vision. It's just some vague statement so you can get back to whatever the problem of today is. But stepping back and thinking about and writing down your vision. See, that's what's great about having your own practice, your own business for that matter. It's yours. You get to choose what type of business it is. And you get to choose what type of business it becomes. You can be active in that process, or you can be kind of a victim and just get pushed around, and wherever you end up, you end up. You know, you just kind of hitchhike your way down 95 and you just end up wherever you end up. Instead of creating a plan, not a plan, but creating a destination. And creating your vision is not the same as creating the plan to get there. And again, that's one of the biggest things that I see with people trying to set the vision, is they start to figure out in their brain how they're going to do it. It's hard not to. I know. It's really hard not to. But let's get clear on what your business is about. Who you're going to help. How many people are you going to help? How many locations you're going to have? How many clinicians and therapists are you going to have? What kind of programs are you going to offer? What's the culture of your staff? All of those types of questions. There's so many more questions, but just start with those. Close your eyes and picture this business as it was already running today. You can't go wrong. And you can't be wrong. And I know that's one of the hard things we have as very intelligent physical therapists, private practice owners. We have a lot of education. We didn't get that education by being wrong. We didn't get that education by getting C's everywhere. We did it by being smart and being the best in our classes and getting A's. But you know what? That can hurt you too a little bit in business. That perfectionist mindset, that having to be right attitude can really hurt you. And it definitely hurts you with creating your vision. Because the best way to get what you want is to write it down and vision it first. And if you don't get it, so what? But if you don't write it down, then you're certainly not going to get it. And that's not a good answer either. So I like the answer of, let's write down what our vision's going to be. A minimum of 1 year for your smaller people, smaller practices out there. 2, 3, 4 years for larger practices. The reason being, the bigger the practice, the more people, the more time it takes to get everyone on the same page. But what I can leave you with today is take some time, close your eyes, think about what you want, every aspect of this business in the time frame that you want to do it in, and then write it down. And once you do that, share it. See you next week. Have a great week, everybody.